Hey guys, Stephanie here. Hit that like, subscribe, and share. Thank you to my new subs. Love you guys. All right, so I had a deep thought before I get into all the topics of everything else going on. Why wouldn't Michelle Obama run for VP? Like seriously, they love the limelight. Like they would love nothing more than to have like grandchildren running through the White House. So at Christmas time, they love it. They love celebrities. They like throwing parties and giving medals of honor to people who wrote a book about nothing. Like totally just celebrity crap, right? And I was like, because then we will know he is a she. And you know how like all those videos leaked with Obama speaking about the Holy Quran, and the Holy Quran teaches us this, and the Holy Quran, and he lied about being a Christian, and he's really a Muslim. The Holy Quran says to kill you if you're gay or trans. So, God, can you imagine if that secret came out? Obama would be done. I mean, we all know it anyway. But, anywho, so check this out. Across this country, it seems that colleges are going pro segregation for safe places for black people. What the frickety frick, man? Can you imagine if during Obama's presidency, white people said that they needed to be separate from blacks because we were in danger, we felt threatened? What the? Oh my God. It is so obvious what these people are doing. So obvious. And nobody's saying anything. So, can you imagine Martin Luther King? I bet he is going to rise from the dead. He's going to be so pissed. There are real activists who killed themselves and did a lot to not segregate. And you've had nothing but this nasty bullshit from the left-wing media. God, I can't stop cussing. Sorry. From the left-wing media that's literally told black people they are so soft, so weak. They're victims. Oh my God. How many black people really feel like that besides the crap you see on TV? I just don't see it. I don't. It's like this wussification of everybody. So what's next? Are we just going to have all white schools, all black schools? God, they're sending the wrong message. And it's sick because we know why they're doing it. Yet you have Biden who made a speech in 77 talking about he didn't want interracial schools because he didn't want his kids going to a racial jungle school. Not to mention Black Lives Matter. They go on Fox and say, look, if you don't give us what we want, we're just going to burn everything down. Isn't that terroristic? Like a domestic terroristic threat? Like, if you threaten someone, that's a terroristic threat, yes? Yeah. And people are just caving to it. Like, yes. Like, what? Like, oh my gosh, it is so disgusting. And one needs to go on Fox. Actually, Fox is even getting on my nerves. Listening to Whoopi Goldberg talk about how they need to make changes to Mount Rushmore. Yeah, it's so convenient after Trump said he's going to do a fireworks show there. It's like they always have to bring this drama into it. Just shut up. Leave everyone alone. Stop talking about it. Stop making everything an issue, and we wouldn't have all these issues. They literally make half of this garbage up, create the chaos, blame it on Trump, then come in, try to act like they're the heroes and they're saviors. And then it's like, oh my God, they're so narcissistic. It's like a constant cycle of narcissism where they value, devalue, idolize, and then they discard and they come back. They just only need you. They just want you for votes. Look at all these Democratic cities and towns and states and all that. They all go bankrupt. So all this special interest garbage and all this free crap and all the amazing things you think you're going to get from your state, they are going to screw you over. Look what they did to the people in Minneapolis. There's business owners. People are, they work. They don't want to deal with this shit. They just want to go to work, you go home, go to sleep, have dinner, and just live their life. All of this because Democrats cannot let it go. They can't. They would rather, we're in a civil war. Regardless of what anybody says, this is not rioting and protesting. This is a civil war. But it's psychological. And it's like when I watch like the regular TV, because I listen to it to see what other people are saying and how they're acting. And all it is celebrities. talking all this crap, and you have like all these charities and all their like donate this, and we're watching celebrities watch other celebrities and commentating. I'm so sick of celebrities. This whole lockdown thing with mask, like Inslee telling everybody you got to wear one even in your car or you'll be charged with a misdemeanor. Shut up. No, like you can't do this. Unconstitutional. What's next? Are they going to tell you can only run your AC through a certain amount of hours during the day because it affects the environment? Or you can only have, certain amounts of water, so you have to only shower every other day? I mean, they want to get rid of meat already. We don't have freedom of speech. They're trying to take our guns. You see why? They're not doing anything, and they're not going on their soapbox about gun violence, and we need to do the gun laws, and we need to get the AK-47. It's just like, oh my God. Where are they? Where's Beto? Where's his bitch ass? I want to hear him right now talking about gun violence and how we got to get them guns from those crazy hillbilly white people who are just neo-Nazis and white supremacist racists. Like, God, you people make me sick. Sorry, you're thinking it, I'm saying it. And speaking of that, I was on not Instagram, what was it? Twitter. And they're doing like the oath to like pledge allegiance to the United States, like against the socialist communist stuff. And it is a mind like blowing, eye-opening event when you have Americans recording themselves pledging allegiance to their government because we have leftist commies trying to take us over. And they want to take all the money from white people and give it to black people. They want to segregate our kids in colleges now. It's bad enough they want to teach that transgenderism, or come on, it's gender dysphoria. They're going to teach that in kindergarten and stuff, first grade. No, dude. Like, this is why people are fed up. And also people are losing support in Trump too. Because it's like, where are you, dude? Like, shit's getting like out of control. And then what's funny is when the cops use tear gas on these rioters, they're not protesters. Stop making these and they're all white. It's like the Democrats' new KKK. But they're just fucking up shit and erasing our history and doing it all in the cause of Black Lives Matter, brown skin. But let's be real. Are they doing anything for programs in prisons, jails, any of that? No. They don't care. And they're not going to care about you after the election if there is an election. It seems like, I forget what his name was. He left a comment, but yeah, World War III, dude, overseas, like China and, shit's getting real, dude. I didn't even think about it because everything's been so crazy. Not only that, there's supposed to be like a massive solar flare that's going to hit us. I mean, it's supposed to it could knock out our power grid. No joke. And not only that, but China has EMP, threats on us to take out our power grid. It's just like, damn. Ugh. 2020 is like a bitch who woke up on the wrong side of the bed. It's just bad. And we just need it to be over. With Civil War or not. World War III, it's all biblical prophecy being fulfilled. You got locusts. You got, God, I don't think, Houston had the sun out forever. We just had the sandstorm, rain. You have floods. You have earthquakes everywhere. I mean, there's, massive, 6 point and up to, 7.4 almost every other day. Several of them in several different countries. And some of them are near, ancient volcanoes that could possibly erupt. And then but nobody talks about real news anymore. Those are the things people want to talk about. When they turn on the TV, we don't want to hear all this nonsense about, Sean King was threatened and the FBI has to look into it and blah, blah, blah. That's not real news, dude. That's gossip. It's bullshit. It's drama. We don't care about your drama. But honestly, I think America's really fed up. And if Donald Trump doesn't do something, he's going to lose his support. And yeah, I just don't see anything coming out good with this, guys. I really don't. I wish there was something positive I could say about it, but I honestly don't see anything good coming out of this. And I'm not even sure if the kids will even go back to school. And if they do, God help us all. Can you imagine all this racial tension in schools when we have enough school shootings alone? My God. Talk about bloodbaths. It's going to be bad because all they've been doing is putting total like negativity and toxic into our environment. It's just toxic. The tension, just when you go outside, everybody's wearing masks. It's like, this is not a real thing. They're just doing this to vaccinate us. Wake up, people. I mean, yeah, there is a virus, but the likelihood of you dying from it, I mean, they've been fudging numbers. This stuff is all there. This is factual. It's not conspiracy, conspiracy truth. And if it was conspiracy and us people who talk the truth were just crazy conspiracy theorists, why would they have to shut us down and silence us? Why won't they just make fun of us? And instead, they silence us. And now they're going after Parler and Discord because they're saying it's pushing right-wing extremists. Really? Where is this extremism? I see white people getting pulled out of their cars and beaten. A man who's just shopping for a shirt at Macy's gets beat the shit out of. I see an old lady getting sucker punched on the street. People getting attacked on buses. One kid just got shot in the head just for being white and at the wrong time in the wrong place. And these people just attacked him. Where is it on this? Where's the outcry? Where's the outrage? And blacks need safe spaces. All we have is anti-white rhetoric. People are spray painting kill all whites, fuck whites. Where is our voice? Why isn't anybody speaking up for us? I mean, my God. I know like a lot of people don't want to lose their platforms. They don't want to be kicked off their news stations. I mean, because they got bills to pay, family to feed. But it's sad when you're put in a position to where you have to go to work every day and you know what you're doing is wrong, but you have your livelihood. I either have to put up with it or I'm going to starve and my kids will starve. And that, my friend, is the most disgusting thing that there ever is. Knowing that majority of people see right through this, but they literally look away and ignore it and just pretend it's not happening. Because if they do, they're going to lose everything. And that's what we want more of. Can you imagine if it's like this right now? Imagine if they take over and if they become president. Imagine if the Democrats win this election. You think it's bad now? We're going to be worse than Venezuela, like overnight. Okay, I guarantee it. Love you guys. Hit that like, subscribe, and share. Bye.